Hello, back to the bottom. My name is Beast, and I'm back with Karigurashi Ren'ai. I have pondered over the meaning of life, which I mean I've pondered over the fucking what choice to pick here. Should I just metagame it and go for the choice that I know will land me in a certain route, or do I just continue to go off of vibes? And my decision is I will just continue to go off of vibes. And me in this situation, Maru has not endeared herself to me in the fucking slightest, so I would never say maybe she'll become my little sister-in-law, except for as a joke, which not the time, considering she's seriously asking him something here. And you wouldn't catch me dead in the fucking ground calling someone a sister-like lover without it being a fucking slur in my mind. Which does just leave I prefer her to stay as my sister, so. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint you, Ayaka, but the first route is decided by what my general fucking vibes say the route should be. Except if it's Rito. I feel like if I do Rito first, I'm not going to do any of the other routes because I really like Rito currently. Anyways, I prefer to stay as my sister. See? Little sister comes first.
早川は鶏が先か卵が先かなんて話はしてません。
Isn't it wonderfully immoral to fall in love with your little sister?
綾香はあくまで妹的存在なので、そのご期待には応えられません。
That's true too. Well, like I said, yeah, my little sister Aka. My only little sister.
じゃあ、お兄ちゃんもちゃんと綾香のお兄ちゃんのままでいてくださいね。
Of course. What the fucking phone? I just realized something. Hold on. No. No. Did I forget to do that? 34/7. Fuck. Well, I can do that in post real quick. I can do that in post real quick. I can do that in post real quick before the fucking YouTube bots notice it. Ah! No, not clips. Editor. I need to go to 34/07. Seven. Okay. Go back like 10 seconds. That's not enough. Zoom in. Enhance. Okay, roughly here. The fuck do I make like a specific area again? Man kan nicht machen. Benutzer definierte. Fixieren from here to three, 4, 14, 4. 3, 4, 14, 4. And then just move the censorship area over here. And save that. Yes, I am aware that you cannot change these. Alright, there we go. Now if YouTube, for some reason, manages to catch that and want to fucking beat my ass for that, I can just tell her, hey, you could have fucking waited for the goddamn editing to finish because I fucking forgot about it and tried to fix it. Anyways, of course.
マルに脅されてもですよ。
Of course.
ヘタレお兄ちゃん。
I mean, Maru probably doesn't fucking mind if it is established. Oh yeah, he's not trying to get with her romantically. At least not as badly. She's scary, okay? That girl is scary.
誰が怖いって。
もうマル、お姉ちゃんの部屋に入るときはノックしてって言ってるでしょ。
すみません。この男が妹の悪口を言う気配がしたので。
This is sixth sense tingling or something.
ビンビンとか卑猥な擬音を姉様の前で放つなえぐるぞ。
What? What are you going to gouge?
では姉様、おやすみなさい。
おやすみ。
永眠しろ。
You really think we can get along after saying that?
あんなに男の人と話すマルなんて久しぶりに見ましたから、案外懐かれてると思いますけど。
Seriously? There was a moment where I keenly felt that there's a side to a little sister that only a big sister can say. Now I am going to quick save here very quick.
セーブするの？
Because I am kind of curious now what the fuck's gonna happen if you say like, oh, sister-in-law. Maybe you should become my sister-in-law. Maybe, just maybe, you could become my sister-in-law.
義理って。
So you've realized it.
ロリコン。
Wait, that was a joke.
ロリコン。
I know it's an important point, but please don't say it twice in the exact same tone. It took several minutes for Aka, who turned into a machine for denouncing perverts, to return to normal. Well, like I said, you're my little sister, Aka. My only little sister.
じゃあ、お兄ちゃんもちゃんと彩香のお
Okay,
兄
this
ちゃ
is
んのま
where
までいて
we
くださいね。
meet back in, where it becomes congruous once more.
どうする？
Quick load. Yeah, it turns out we are not out of the common route yet. See you soon. Smile.
二度と来るな。
事故れ。
そろそろ自立してよね。
彩香はいつでも待ってますからね。
I thought the Yokari family has come to see me off for once, but they just came to get their last shots and... Oh, Monica, something wrong.
お菓子余ったから、彩ちゃんと食べて。
Oh, thank you. The one and only Monica just spoke to me like a normal person. I'm genuinely happy.
おい、まずいぞ。マリカまで順応し始めた。次来た時が最後だと思え。
わかってる。次が最後。次で最後。
I dare you, you know, while I'm off.
行ってきます。
Man, I really thought I was a goner this time, too.
彩香のうち来るたびに言ってるじゃないですか。もう慣れてる証拠ですよ。
That's what being an Onichi is all about. While feeling lucky to have escaped the Yokari household in one piece, my mind has already moved on to my next destination, Kyone's house. But it's still a total pigsty. She's a woman who only ever betrays your expectations. She wouldn't clean up even if she knew I was coming. I just hope she hasn't recluttered the small patch of floor I cleared for my futon last time.
彩ちゃん、3回目のお泊まりはどうだった？とうとう襲われた？いえ、お兄ちゃんはお兄ちゃんになりました。意味わかんねえぞ、負け犬。誰が負け犬ですか？このクソ雑魚なめくじ！優等生ちゃんが無理に汚い言葉使おうとするなよ。弱く見えるぞ。
また喧嘩してるし。ま、あれがあの子たちのライフワークだし。
今日からは去年のとこだっけ？そうなの。狼になったタックンに襲われちゃったらどうしよう。ないない。去年相手にないない。なんですって？だって去年タクマに女に見られようともしてないじゃん。冗談でもないわ。やたら否定したがるのはやっぱりあんたがタックンに気があるからかしら。違うし、私は別にそんなんじゃないし。気を取ってるじゃないですか。日和の分際で去年相手に適当なこと言うから。ちょっとは助けてよ。哀れな恋する乙女を助けてよ。今に見てなさい。余裕ぶってるとこの京姉様がタックンなんて無意識にメロメロにさせちゃうんだから。メロンの間違いだろ、このおっぱいブス。相変わらず立ち直り早いわね。笑ったまま私の脇腹ひねらないで。
I told you you're all too loud. As always, the ghost talk was proceeding at Kyone's pace. Things got a little weird with Ayaka, but at Kyone's place, I'm sure it'll be business as usual. Oh, any snacks and delicious? I will ask Ayaka how to make them next time I'm over. Monica is terrified of me by then, that is. Good thing I had Ayaka give me an extra large share, knowing she would show up. The prediction that she would come into freeload was spot on.
副会長、人の食べ物を勝手に食べるのはやめろと先週の生徒会でも議論しただろう。
What kind of trivial crap do you put in your agenda?
副会長の食害は瀬戸田だけではなく弱腰な教職員にまで及んでいる。
Why am I the only victim amongst the students?
好きだから。嬉しい？
Not in the slightest. She gives me a look that says give me more, so I hide my snacks behind my back.
うぬ。人の食べ物を恵んでもらったら罰としておやつ抜きという生徒会規約が新たにできたのを忘れているのか？
抜きにした分もらうから、ノープロブレム。
Why is this girl always so hungry?
本人曰く育ち盛りだかららしいが。
What part of her is growing exactly? President and I both look at Nanoko's figure, which couldn't be called well developed by any stretch of the imagination.
なんて失礼な奴らなんだい。文句言いたいならもっと飯をよ。
She's not even trying to hide how shameless she is.
これはさらなる対策が必要そうだな。ふんふん。
Don't start doing push-ups out of nowhere. Please put no muscle training on campus next on the fucking agenda. And so another lunch break was spent getting tangled up with the weirdos from the student council.
たっくん、お姉ちゃんが迎えに来たよ。
Strangely spark Kyone appeared in our still crowded classroom right after homeroom ended. Whoa, Kyone, why you acting so cutesy?
たっくんが恥ずかしがるかなと思って。
Don't me, aren't you embarrassed yourself?
なんで？私はただかわいい弟くんを迎えに来ただけなのに。
I can hear the cursed whispers of die coming from the nameless background characters in class.
死ね。
Rito.
リト、ついでに今日ねもおっぱいブスって罵ってやって。日和、聞こえてるわよ。いけねえ。私はこれにてドローン。
Loudmouth idiot dives under her desk like it's an earthquake drill. Anyway, it is embarrassing, so let's go. Kyone?
たっくんたら、
There's never been a moment in my life where I've wanted to punch this woman more.
だる。
Bring back the bubbly, sparkling Kyone from some minutes ago. The second we got home, she threw off her jacket and collapsed onto the sofa. Her transformation from bubbly girl to lazy slob is so practiced, it's almost dignified.
ちょっときょうちゃん、狭い。
Is she naked?
ママこそもっと端っこに詰めてよ。
Both mother and daughter are already in this state, and it's barely past 4 in the afternoon. Toko, what time is Soji getting on today?
あ、そういえば遅くなるって言ってたかも。
Might have? What are we gonna do for dinner?
たっくん、お願い。
That was fast. The decision not to rely on me was way too fast.
だって無理なものは無理だもの。私たち人間だものね。そうだよね。人間だもの。
No, you two are definitely sloths. And I think that's what happens, so it's fine. There's the ingredients. Open the refrigerator and find only half-eaten snacks, juice, and condiments.
お金あげるからお買い物してきて。たっくん、今日はお魚が食べたい気分。
The lazy layabouts do not have a say in the menu. I see. Then you're coming with me, Nikyone.
無理。
Then no fish.
もうお魚の口になっちゃったのに。ひどいたっくん。
Then go breathe through your gills for a while. And let me be clear, I'm not going to spoil you like Soji does. If you want fish, you're gonna help me shop for it.
はーい。私とお買い物したいのなら、素直にそう言えばいいのに。
Your positivity is so powerful, it could probably erase all suffering in the world. Some might also call it simple-mindedness. I call it stupidity.
ちょっとたっくん、今失礼なこと考えてたでしょ。
How'd you know?
たっくんってば単純。わがまま言った後はこうやってカマかけとけば簡単に引っかかるの。
You're vixen, you absolute vixen.
ママ、悪女って言われてるよ。
So you learned that from Toko.
いいことたっくん。悪い女に引っかかる方が悪いのよ。
Soji, it's gone through so much.
たっくん、お魚コーナー行こう。
Hang on, vegetables first. Wait, she's gone. Is your understanding of how our supermarket is laid out? The free-spirited Kyou-Route vanishes into the throng of evening shoppers. Whatever, just leave her be. Kind of think that she's not a lost child. I don't need to go looking for her. I was gonna make her push the cart to keep her occupied, but I could do that after I find her again. I'll do some nice cucumbers.
探しに来て。キュウリのイボイボより私のこと気にかけて。
If you're lonely, don't just wander off. She must have expected me to come after her because you came right back.
ねえたっくん、だんだん私の扱い雑になってきてない？
Deserved. Of course I am. You're the incarnation of rough yourself.
つーん。
You're sulking.
もっと構ってくれないとこうしちゃうぞ。立つ？ねえ立っちゃう？
What do you take me for? She links her arm with mine and presses her chest against me for all to see. But I won't be flustered by something like this anymore. If I get flustered, I lose.
たっくんつまらない。記憶消してありし日のたっくんに戻って。
If you want my attention, Kyone, then you should try acting more like a proper girl.
こんなにも女の子らしいというのに贅沢すぎじゃない？
That's just on the outside.
多少裏表があった方が飽きないと思うの。ほら、美人は3日で飽きるって言うじゃない？
I think a normal person would get bored of that filthy room in one.
おべや言うなし。じゃあ耐えられる普通じゃないたっくんと私はお似合いさんだね。
It's no use, no matter what I say, she'll only twist it to fit her own narrative. I can't win. Well, it's Soji I feel sorry for, and this has nothing to do with me, so it's fine. So, you said fish, but what kind do you want? You're out of the fresh fish section. Kyone stares intently at the beast variety of options before speaking.
お魚ってどれも同じに見えるよね。
That's just you. Their color, shape, and even flavor are completely different.
アジにしよっか。で、アジってどれ？
I guess I can't expect someone who never cooks to recognize fish by sight. To pick up a pack with enough for everyone.
お魚さ死んで
You'd have a problem if they were alive, wouldn't you?
る。私鮮度抜群なアジのお刺身をわさび醤油で食べたい。
Are you telling me to go fish right now?
蘇生処置してお魚さんの生命力を信じて。
Do it yourself. This looks fresh enough, so I'm getting it. Make the decision quickly before she can say anything more ridiculous.
たっくん、エビも食べたい。
Shrimp is fine, but this is your mom's money, so we can't go crazy.
イカ、ゲソの天ぷらも。
Alright, I get it. If you're going to be that demanding, you're helping me cook.
へえ、マンション全焼するけどいいの？
That's terrifying. Sashimi should be fine with.
包丁もどうかと思うけど。
I'm not so sure about you in general, Kyone. Haven't tested all her limits yet, but is this woman with all her fake feminine wiles really incapable of any housework at all? Might be fun or even good for her to test that out during this stay. Hey, Kyone. When we get back, and she's gone again!
今日お魚なの？
Her place as usual is Rito. I run into you a lot at the supermarket.
だって家近いし、いつもこの時間に買い物するんだもん。別にタクマいるかなとかこれっぽっちも思ってないし、偶然だし。
She's bothering something, but the fact that she's going out of her way to insist it's coincidence is suspicious. What are you making for dinner, Rito?
今日は手軽にカルボナーラ。
That is how girls should be. In this day and age, I'd probably be criticized for having such a traditional mindset, but I think there are some basic life skills a person should have. Besides, if you can't cook at all, you'll be in trouble when you need them most.
これどうするの？
My sister has requested that I fillet it and make sashimi out of it.
タクマって魚おろせるの？意外。
Huh? Apparently from Rito's perspective, I'm the weird one. May not look it, but I have a lot of hobbies, including fishing. I want to catch some, I clean it and eat them myself. In that case, being a house husband doesn't sound so bad after all.
ちゃんと働いてよ。
I'll decide what I do with my life. What did she say that... why did she say that as if she'd be the one in trouble if I didn't get a proper job? Just as I thought, her attitude towards me has clearly changed since you got sick.
はいそこ、リートとイチャつくの NG。 今は私のターンでしょ。ターンエンドでリートが攻めの姿勢を崩さない。いや本当にどうしちゃったのこの子。
Joke, you're young enough to notice my charms.
私の魅力にもちゃんと気づいて。
What charms? Kona's charms would be her boobs, I guess.
ああ、視線が怪しい。どうせ私のことをおっぱいだけの女だと思ってるんでしょ。
Well, yeah.
平然と開き直られた。今に見てなさいよ。見事な足の開きでタックンの横顔ぶん殴ってやるんだから。
This little Kyone disappears somewhere again.
いいの？放っておいて。
She'll be back soon, so it's fine. Seems a little motivated at least, even if it's in a weird direction. Oh, and I'm off too.
あ、待って。せっかく今日ねもどっか行ったし、スーパー出るまで手繋いじゃったね。
She's the fucking hand fiend! Are you that lonely? Has living alone broken you? The lonely Rita phenomenon that started during the last sleepover is still going strong, it seems.
ちょっとだけでいいから。次のお泊まりまで持たせるから。
We're showing withdrawal symptoms. Just for a little bit, okay?
私がちょっと拗ねてる間にまたイチャつくつもりだったの？
So you were sulking.
邪魔しないで今日ね。これは強く生きるために必要なことなの。
You're being dramatic.
でも手つなぐだけなんだ。私はタックンとこんなことできちゃうのに。
So as ever, Kyone grabs my arm and purposely presses her chest against me.
おっぱい邪魔そう。おっぱい邪魔って何？なんというか初々しさがないの。初々しさ？私のおっぱい誰も触ったことないし初々しいけど。今鼻で笑ったんだけどこの子、私のこと鼻で笑ったんだけど。
Yeah, yeah.
適当にあしらわれたんだけど。
With a triumphant look on her face, Rita goes back to her own shopping.
おっぱいだけじゃダメ？
For a one-night stand, they're perfect.
ちゃんと養ってくれないとやだ。
Reality isn't so sweet that you get by on boobs alone.
ちょうどいいって言って。たっくん先生、私にあふれんばかりのガールズパワーを与えてください。
Indeed, leave it to me, Kyokun.
この前と先生のキャラが違う。ないヒゲを撫でてる。
something like recently fucking came up as well. I was having a conversation with someone that went in direction of like the lack of people with beards in anime and shit like that. And like I was curious, so I went to like fucking Gilburu and like literally just looked for guys even just with a stubble. And it's like bearded and stubble, like when people with stubble, when in like anime art style, there's no such thing like a teenager that has started growing a beard or something like that. It is only either old uncles or like it's either with old uncles with beards or depressed middle-aged men with a stubble that have just gone through their third divorce and don't know what to do with their life anymore. There's nothing else. It is fucking wild. This time Toko, who was so bored he'd resorted to counting the hairs on her head, has joined in. Listen up and listen well. Today we shall be crafting a delectable flounder sashimi and crisp seafood tempura.
でよって、どこの方言？
Frying is dangerous for you young chefs, so you shall only be responsible for the tempura batter. But first allow me to teach you how to fillet a fish.
たっくん、うざったいから普通に話して。
Pretentious! Sulky sulk.
ちょっとママ、ノリノリだったたっくんがシュンとしちゃったじゃないの。しぼんじゃったじゃないの。ごめんぴ。
She poked my cheek with her index finger. I'm happy.
ママとイチャついてないで、早くお魚のさばき方教えて。
Yes, first we place the fish flat on the cutting board.
死んでる?
Yes, it's dead. You'd hate it if they packed it while it was still alive, wouldn't you? While washing my hands, I casually brush off Toko, who has the exact same reaction as her daughter.
濁ったお魚さんの目が私をじっと見ている気がする。お前を見ているぞ。
Please don't play with the ingredients. Toko is just a bigger version of Kyou-Route. Babysitting the two of them at once is a real pain. Okay, first you scrape off the scales like this with the back of the knife.
私でもできそう。ママもできそうだわ。
I don't think there's anyone who can't. Retorting to everything will take all day, so I'll just move on. Next, we cut off the head.
こう?
You don't have to look up at me from a 45-degree angle. What's the point of that pose?
お茶目しただけなのに。たっくん辛辣。
You won't learn if you don't watch properly. You cut off the head by making an incision right behind the fin like this.
痛いよ。僕、お魚さん。痛いよ。
It's already dead. Okay, now we have a similar incision on the other side and cut right through the bone.
頭ちぎれた。
Then you insert the knife from the butt and slice open the belly.
やだ、お尻キュンってなった？たっくんひどい。お尻からざっくりなんてひどい。お尻キュンってなっちゃう。
This mother-daughter duo is so noisy.
とうとう素の感想が漏れたわね。やったわ、きょうちゃん。やったね、ママ。
Are you two even trying to learn?
あるってばたっくん。てくろ！
Remove the head and the guts like this, then wash it clean.
うちのお台所がピカピカのお台所が。
You don't use it to begin with. Soji's the one who cleans it, isn't he? Flounder has sharp spines along its fins, so be careful not to poke yourself. Wash it thoroughly so no blood is left.
洗剤つけなくていいの？
You want to eat soap? Okay, we don't need the whole clueless girl routine right now. After washing it, pat it dry and we'll fillet it into 3 pieces.
立ってるの疲れちゃった。ちょっと休憩。
Seriously?
ぷぷぷ。ママもう年だから。ママもうちょっとだけ頑張る。
Soji, even if she can't do any housework, if you don't make Toko do something, anything, her health is going to be in real trouble. First, you make a long cut down the center. Right to the bone. Then you work your knife out from the spine, peeling the fillet away.
先生、もう何が何だかわかりません。
Didn't expect you to let one go, so it's fine. I'll just finish this up quick. You've laid it to 4 pieces like this, and done.
早い。先生、急に早くなりました。
It's easy once you get the hang of it.
じゅるり、もう食べられそう。
Wait until after we make the tempura.
やっぱり自分で作ったお料理は美味しい。私たち衣つけただけなんだけどね。
ああ、人類の進歩を感じる。
Soji watches the carefree mother and daughter as if he's witnessing a miracle. You're exaggerating, Soji. They're still human after all.
いや、私にとっては遅く帰ってもこうして食事があるだけで。
パパ、そんなに嬉しいなら今度から衣だけつけておいてあげる。私も衣だけつけてラップして並べておくわね。
お前たちは毎日天ぷらにするつもりか？
Still, if it's something really simple that doesn't use fire, I think I can teach him, right, Kyone?
やだ、めんどくさい。
Those who lack ambition are fools.
今年一番頑張った私をお説教するつもり？
Harder than you have all year? Just how little work does this woman do?
私も多くは望まないさ。たくまくん、君さえ家に来てくれれば。
もう、パパったらまた言ってるし、私にも選ぶ権利はあるんだよ。
今日、選ぶ権利は相手にもあるんだぞ。誰がお前のような極つぶしを選んでくれると思うんだ。
ひどい！可愛い娘に向かって極つぶしたなんて。ねえ、ひどいと思わない？たっくん。
No, it's factually correct. I have the right to choose to.
私、もう衣つけられるよ。卵きれいに割れないけど。
Well, seriously, cooking aside, I'd at least want you to be able to clean and do laundry.
はい、無理。たっくん、私のお婿さんになれない。
You're going to be single forever.
真面目トーンやめて。捨てる神あれば拾う神ありって言うじゃない。ねえ、パパ。
そうだな。
You must really be in love with her if he doesn't even joke about I should have just abandoned her. They really are a properly married couple. But if we become a house husband, I wouldn't mind marrying you, Kyone.
たっくんのくせに上から目線が腹立つ。だけどダメ。その条件じゃもらわれてあげない。
What's wrong with it? I do all the housework.
だって、それ私がお仕事しなくちゃいけないんでしょ？無理無理。
And I can't handle a freeloader, no way.
そう言わず頼むよ、たくまくん。
Don't get so desperate over a little banter. Can't help but feel sorry for Soji, who is so worried about his daughter's future. Being a parent is tough.
はーい。私、極つぶしですよ。ママ、私おっぱいだけの女じゃないよね。
3330.
どうかし
I
ら。
wonder, I am
マ
one
マ、
after
おっ
all.
ぱいだけの
Coco
女だ
says.
し。
Oh, by the way, Kyo said, Mom, I'm not just a woman with big boobs, right? Is what Kyo said.
でも、
But you're
ママ
mature and
大人っぽい
stylish,
し、
Mama,
おしゃれじゃん。
Kyo says.
きょうちゃんだって
You're
おしゃ
stylish
れじゃ
too,
ないの。
Kyo-chan. What's wrong? I thought you were just being cute when you
一
said
緒
you
にお
wanted
風
to
呂
take
入り
a
たい
bath
っ
with
て
me. But you're suddenly
可愛
all
いこ
worried
と言
about
うと思
something,
っ
Coco says.
悩みってい
Not that
う
I'm worried
か。
exactly, it's just that all the other
私以
girls
外
are
の幼
starting
馴
to
染
make
の子
moves
た
on
ちが
Taco, and
たっ
I'm the
くん
only
に
one
色目
who's the
使い
same
出
as
しててさ、
always, and it's kind of
私
frustrating,
だけ変わっ
Kyo says. So you're
きょうちゃん
experiencing
も
the
青
trials
春
of
し
youth,
てるのね。
Kyo-chan, even though you've gotten so
こんなに大
big,
きくな
Coco says.
そりゃおっぱい
Of
も大
course
き
my
くな
boobs
るで
got
しょ。
big, Kyo said.
昔は本当にちっちゃ
You
か
were
った
so
の
tiny
よ。
back then, you know, so
抱っ
small I
こ
was
してた
afraid
ら
I'd accidentally
うっかり
drop
落
you
と
when
し
I
そうに
was
な
holding
る
you,
くらい。
Coco says.
赤ん坊の
What were you
私に
doing
な
for
んてこ
baby
とを。
me, Kyo says.
あ、
Oh,
そういえ
come
ば
over, taking
私、
care of you wasn't
きょ
the
う
one
ちゃん
thing
の
I
お世
could
話だ
do.
けはで
I
きた
could
わ。
even change your
おむ
diapers.
つとか
Isn't your
変えてあ
mama
げられた
amazing,
し。
Coco says. Mama, you're actually a
Mama
proper mom, Kyo says.
もう
Hey,
失礼
geez,
し
how
ちゃう
rude.
わ。
Of course I am. I have to be able to
そ
do
りゃ
at
マ
least
マなん
that
です
much,
もの。
Toko says.
そっ
I see,
か。
you're amazing, Mama, Kyo says.
きょうちゃんが可愛か
It's
った
because
か
you
ら
were so cute
マ
that
マ
I was
頑張
able
れ
to
た
do
の
my
よ。
best when you were being born
生ま
and
れ
I
る
used up
時
all
だ
my
って
housework
き
abilities
ょう
just
ちゃん
to
お
push you
腹
out.
から
No,
ひねり
Toko
出す。
says.
それは
I
関
don't
係ない
think
と思
that's
う。
related, Kyo says.
だからきょうちゃんも赤ちゃん
So
作
if
れ
you
ば
have a
きっ
baby,
と
I'm
今
sure
よ
you'll
り
become
も
an
っ
even
と
more
素敵な女
wonderful
の子になれるわ
girl,
よ。
Toko says.
ママに聞い
Yep,
た
I was
私
a
が
fool
バカだった。
I was a fool for asking you, Mama, Kyo says.
ひど
So mean, Toko says. Do Kyone and Toko often take baths together?
そうだな。昔はよく入っていたが、今はたまにだな。大方、女同士で話したいことでもあるんだろう。
I'm relaxing on the living room sofa, a space usually occupied by the mother-daughter duo.
休みの前のこの時間のために生きている気がするよ。
Really agree. School was fun too.
そういえば、たくまくんはどうしてこっちに戻ってこようと思ったんだい？親元の方が楽だろうに。
Probably already know, but both my parents are crazy. I guess I just wanted to be independent as soon as possible.
まあ、偏屈な子供がそのまま大人になったような夫婦だからな。
I'm worried if they're managing without me, but they said they were enjoying living like newlyweds again.
しかし、こうしてたくまくんがうちに泊まるようになったのも何かの縁だろう。
Are we on that again? It's more up to Kyone than me. And with her personality, I don't see her settling down anytime soon.
いや、あのタイプの女は恋愛さえもめんどくさがるんだ。将来の生活さえ約束されれば、娘は君のものだと言っておこう。
Just how lazy was Toko?
しかし、関係を結んでからはそれなりに恋する乙女をしていた。とだけ言っておこう。あまり昔のことを話すのは私も恥ずかしいのでね。
ちょっとパパ、そこ私のポジションどいて。
Soji's unceremoniously shoved aside by a fresh out the bath Toko. Wonder if you can really get by in life just on old memories.
どうしたのたっくん。私の部屋の前で難しい顔して勝手に入っていいのに。
No, I was just thinking it's probably not cleaned up at all.
しっけえな。片付けてはいないけど散らかしてもないんだから。
As always, a filthy room where maintaining the status quo is somehow not the worst case scenario.
お部屋言うなし。何度だって言うけど、私にとってはこれが完璧な配置なの。ほら、手を伸ばせばどこへだって届く。
Don't try to smooth things over with a fancy turn of phrase. I'm used to it by now, but so I deftly hop over the piles of junk to my futon space. Stepping on something. Panties. Without paying any mind, I go to my next step and...
ああ、踏んだ。今私のパンツ踏んだ。
It's your fault for leaving them on the floor.
脱ぎっぱなしてはないし、ちゃんと綺麗なやつだから。
You shouldn't put clean underwear on the floor.
そういうことじゃなくて、たっくん、私のパンツに興味示さなくなった。
I was never that interested to begin with.
たっくん、嘘つきは良くないよ。最初来た時ガン見してたくせに。
So you noticed.
どうして私のパンツに興味なくなっちゃったの？
Why don't you ask what's in your chest?
立派に育ったね。
Not your boobs, I mean your actual heart.
やだたっくん、ハートとか言っちゃう系男子なの？
It's pointless to deal with the smart Kyone who's acting like the tables have turned. Focus on clearing the space to lay out my futon. Toss.
私の脱ぎ捨てパンツつまんでほっぽった。
So we're discarded, one's on the floor too.
なんて言ったらたっくん照れるかと思って。どう？脱ぎ捨てパンツ触ったと勘違いした感想どんなん？
Filthy ね。
敬愛するお姉さんに向かってその故障は良くないと思うよ。他におかま感もするし。
Apologize to every drag queen on the planet, please. What's not nice is your lifestyle, Kyone. At least put your underwear away properly and we'll talk after that.
前向きに検討します。
I know this is technically fine. I'm just paranoid. That's a definite not gonna happen. I think to myself as I gaze upon another pair of stray panties. After all, panties aren't really panties unless someone's wearing them. When worn, they accentuate the moderate plumpness of Kyone's thighs and butt. If only she were a more decent girl.
ねえ、人のパンツ見ながら哀れむのやめてくんない？
I'm not looking at your panties.
思いっきり目が泳いでるし、私もさすがにちょっと恥ずかしいんだからね。
Then hide them.
この体勢が楽なんだもん。たっくんが目をつぶれば丸く収まる話じゃないの。
Wear some pajamas with better defensive stats. You're always wearing the same ones anyway.
ズボラな私が毎日違うパジャマを着るとでも？それにたっくんも人のこと言えないじゃない。いつまで着てるのよ。
What do you mean he already smelling? Can't do anything about my own pajamas being in the wash. Truth be told, I actually like these pajamas. They're comfortable for this time of year. But that's a secret.
眠たくなってきちゃった。たっくん電気消して。
Seriously, you're close. Kyone, you turn it off.
消してくれないと私のパンツ見てたことあやちゃんに言っちゃうわよ。
Putting on into this is a low blow. Must avoid anything that would damage my dignity as an Oni-chan. You should learn a thing or two from me, Kyone.
おやつみ。
Rest me until I'm finished. Try to head back to my sleeping space, amazed at how quickly Kyone falls asleep, but it's too dark to see where I'm going. Forgotten that turning off the lights in Kyone's junk-filled room was a suicidal act. Though stumbling is one thing, but if I trip, it's over. I'd never get away unscathed. Hey, Kyone, turn the light back on. I can't move. I'm stuck.
パンツの上にもそんな。
Also, I've been trying to mod New Vegas, and, like, I downloaded a fucking collection that a friend of mine uses to, you know, have a stable fucking experience. For some reason, my New Vegas is even more unstable now. I mean, like, it consistently crashes when attempting to leave Doc Mitchell's house, and I don't know what to do. So essentially, I've paid like $10 for the privilege of ruining my fucking game. Because yes, I decided, you know what? I'm not downloading all those mods one by one, installing them one by one. Fuck no. I'ma just get the fucking premium and download the collection. That makes no sense. The only option is to dive for the one safe looking place in the room, Kyone's bed. From there, I can safely reach the light switch. Kyone, prepare yourself. As I died, my elbow slammed at Kyone's side, jolting her awake. Sorry, I had to perform an emergency escape dive.
あれ？もしかしてたっくん、とうとう呼ばい？いや
That's a misunderstanding. If you're going to do that, I'd just grow up your boobs without saying anything.
やっぱりおっぱい好きなんじゃないの？
Well, that's that. Sorry for the intrusion.
本当にそれだけ？大胆にも私のベッドにダイブしてきてそれだけ？
What are you saying? You'll let me sleep in your bed if I ask?
1万円からになります。
What kind of big sister charges a brother for cuddling?
もうしょうがないな。300円負けて。
That might as well still be full price. I'm going to sleep.
待って、もっと食い下がってよ。たっくん、添い寝してほしくないの？
Honestly, not really. You're kicking your sleep.
こんなにエロいお姉ちゃんの添い寝だって言うのに、何この塩対応。
I won't deny that you're sexy, but I'm the type who cares about personality too.
それってつまり、私は性格ブスってこと？ムカつくから泣きわめいてご近所さんに迷惑かけてもいい？
Please don't.
でもさ、憎さ余って可愛さ100倍って言うじゃない？
Don't twist things to suit yourself. In this case, it's just a very thick one-way line to hate. Now I'm going to sleep.
あ、たっくんが逃げた！
I stepped on something after all. If he was Kyone, I'd nearly forgotten my original objective.
最近たっくんが冷たい。 なんだか不満。別に構ってほしいわけじゃないけど、もっとこう。もう寝よ寝よ。
Kyone isn't here even though it's a day off. When I woke up, Kyo, who should have been snoring away until noon on a holiday, was already gone. Thinking she was in the bathroom, I snuggled back into my futon to get a little more sneak. Sneep, I mean? I accidentally said... I can't even say the thing I said incorrectly correctly. Thinking she was in the bathroom, I snuggled back into my futon to get a little more sleep, but she didn't come back. It feels clearer now. Guess I'll get up. It's fine to have an early morning for a change, I thought as I get out of bed. What's that worst smell? I glance toward the kitchen and see Kyone staring at some with a troubled expression.
おかしいわね。ちゃんと分量通りに作ったのに。
Kyone, what do you... Whoa, what's that smell? In a wooden barrel sits some lettuce and a whole cucumber, all covered in a mysterious purple liquid.
おはよう、たっくん。私ね、たっくんのために朝ごはん作ったんだ。食べてみ。
Don't just casually offer me some that smells like a chemical weapon. What is this?
何ってサラダのつもりだけど、ドレッシングがおかしくなっちゃって。
Why would you even attempt to make a dressing from scratch when that's so out of your league?
だって野菜だけじゃ料理感ないでしょ。
It already looks like you just tore up some lettuce and threw a whole cucumber, and you could have at least cut the cucumber.
指を全部なくす覚悟はさすがに私もできなかったの。
Could have just settled for losing one. So, what on earth do you mix together to make purple dressing? By the way, have you tasted this?
するわけないじゃない。まずいもの絶対。
And don't try to make me eat it.
だって失敗しちゃったかもしれないけど、頑張って作ったんだもん。食べてほしいじゃない？
I only get why she tried to cook in the first place, but it seems she's serious in her own way, though if her dressing turns out wrong, maybe don't pour it on the salad anyway. Still, if I don't eat this, she'll probably never cook again for the rest of her life. For the sake of Kyone's future, I have no choice but take one for the team.
本当に食べた？
Take a bite of the cucumber, which is only lightly coated in the purple dressing. The cucumber itself tastes fine, but its bitterness gradually spreads across my tongue. The moment that bitterness reaches the back of my throat.
タックの口から虹色の液体が！
After emptying my stomach in the toilet, I returned to a dejected Kyo. Defendant Aranami Kyo, the interrogation will now begin.
私、罪
You bastard, what exactly did you put in the dressing?
人？だからレシピ通りのものしか入れてないってば。私のこと信じてよ。
Show me the recipe.
はい、これ。スマホに映ってるやつ。
Poisonous dressing to knock your cheating boyfriend dead. Defendant, you are guilty.
そんな！イケてるビッチの間で大流行中のサイトらしいのに？
Why are you getting recipes from them trashy it girl site? Just use cookpad like a normal person.
もう、たっくん死んだつ。
So, why did you commit the crime of cooking in the first place?
私、料理するだけで罪になるんだ。ね、せっかくたっくんがお泊まりしてくれてるんだから、もっと何かしてあげようと思って。
Kyone.
あと、私やればできる子だと思ってるから、包丁も火も使わない料理ぐらい余裕だと思って。
Kyone.
大丈夫、次は失敗しないか
There's gonna be a next time.
ら。なお、次の挑戦は来年になります。しょぼん。
The spirit is already broken after one failure.
だって危うくたっくん毒殺するところだったもの。そりゃ落ち込むでしょ。
I'd rather you feel remorse before you feel upset. Honestly, you're such a handful, Kyo. And carefully wash off the poison dressing and slice the cucumber. From now on, let's do it together. That way it'll be okay even if we mess up.
たっ
So don't try to do it alone. Just ask me for help, okay?
くん嬉しいけど、どうしたってサプライズ感が薄れるよね。
That's fine. I'm just grateful you're willing to try and become a functional human being.
もう、たっくん、もうちょっと言葉選んでほしいな。こう見えても私の心は繊細なんだぞ。
If your heart was actually delicate, it probably would have cracked under the looming fucking sense of uselessness you would have felt in the rest of your life up until this point. いやいや。
私は幻覚でも見ているのかね。娘が朝早くから台所に立っているように見え。
まあ、きょうちゃんたら。なんだか眠いから二度寝して
あ、wait, 今日ね。
どうしたんだ今日のやつ。
こればっかりはたっくんとパパにはわからないわよね。
Togo seems to understand Kyone's feelings, but Soji and I just look at each other and tilt their heads.
ちょっとキュンってしちゃった。どうしよう、顔赤くなっちゃう。変な感じ。私の方がお姉さんなのに、どうしてあんな風に頼もしく見えるんだろう。養われたさかしら。今日ね、私朝ごはん作ったの。すごくない？全然すごくない。それくらいは普通かな。むしろダメダメだと思います。あんたたち、今日はやけに辛辣ね。何？みんな揃って辛辣デーなの？
A truly ideal world, that would be every day.
どうせ自慢するなら SNS に写真撮ってアップしてスイーツかっこ笑いって煽られるくらいのもの作ってからにしろよな。あんたの基準も大概じゃないの。でもどうして京姉なんかが料理を？日本語に気をつけなさい、あやちゃん。どうして料理なんかを京姉がでしょ？いえ、優等生な綾香の言葉に誤りはありません。こいつ自分で優等生っつったぞ。否定して、私の名誉のためにもそこは否定して。ねえ、リトもなんか言ってやってよ。タクマとベタベタしてた思わせぶりな女に助け舟は出せない。昨日のスーパーでのことまだ根に持ってるの？あれぐらいリトだってやればいいだけじゃないの。なになに？スーパーでリトがなんか面白いことしたのか？
Hey, stop gossiping and get back to work.
私の店なのに怒られた。ママの店だからね。
We get more customers on holidays, and since today is a perfect day for an outing, it's especially busy. I don't have much time to eavesdrop on the usual girls' talk. Excuse me? There we go. で、リト先輩と京姉はお兄ちゃんのことが好きなんですか？模範解答みたいなリアクションするのね、リト。好きとかじゃまだないし。言っておきますけど、綾香のお兄ちゃんですからね。半端なことしたら綾香の鉄拳制裁を食らうことになりますので。なんで綾ちゃんだけ余裕な態度なの？この前のお泊まりの時、一体何があったのかしら。好きとかわかんないじゃん。初めてだもん。完全に自問自答の世界に引きこもっちゃったわね。まあ、私もよくわかんないんだけど。日和様が戻ってきたぞ。何の話してたんだ？日和はあ？綾香、お前まるで私には会話に参加する権利すらないとでも言いたげな面だな。ちょっくら表出ろや。Hey, come to the back with me, you slacker.
いけませんぞ、タクマ殿。今週の免税で裏なんて。代わりに私のこと混ぜて。みおちゃんも仕事してよ。私、こう見えても計算部だから。恋のお悩みくらいちょちょいのちょいよ。本当に混ざってきた。狭いです。なんでわざわざ狭い方に座るんですか？こうして直接若さを吸収しなくちゃいつまでも乙女でいられないの。乙女でいないとたっくんを虜にできないの。まさかのライバル出現？未亡人恐るべし。いやいや、ないでしょ、いくらたっくんでも。甘いわね、ジャリガールたち。私はもうたっくんと一緒にお風呂に入った仲なの。あ、私も入った。リト先輩の目が面白いくらい白黒してますね。たっくんの体脱いだらそこそこ締まってて、乳首に毛が一本あるの。あ、 そういや確かに乳首に1本毛あっ
We
たかも。
stopped talking about the single hair on his nipple.
なんだタクナの乳首毛の話か？日和までリトうるさいぞ。お客さんの迷惑になるスクリーミングはほどほどにしろ。
Stop talking about my nipple hair.
日和削って私をヒロイン枠に入れて。はあ、すっかり遅くなっちゃったね。
You're gonna have to stay until my shift ended.
女の子同士積もる話があるのよ。
Even though all they ever do is exchange useless gossip.
ただいま
帰ったか。遅かったじゃない。
たっくんのお仕事見守ってあげてたの。偉いでしょ。
And we're just stuffing your face with sweets and gossip.
それはそうと、出かける前に頼んでおいたお使いはしてきてくれたか？
お使い？
Kyou-Route fishes an envelope out of her bag with a guilty look on her face. Apparently she had been asked to run an errand without my knowledge.
なんで行きがけにポストに郵便出すくらいできないんだお前は。
忘れちゃっただけだし。
急ぎじゃないからいいものの、これが仕事だったら困るだろう。
仕事じゃないじゃん、お使いじゃん。そもそも私に頼むのが悪い。
頼んだ時、お前が任せといてって言うからお願いしたんだぞ。同じようによそでも人様に迷惑をかけているんじゃないか。
外では比較的ちゃんとしてるもん。パパ、それくらいにしてあげて。
No, no, it fucking isn't.
そうこ。お前は自分の耳も痛いだけだろう。とにかく今日もいい年なんだ。もっとしっかりだな。
出してくりゃいいんでしょ。出してくりゃ私だって本気出せばお使いぐらいできるもの。
Soaking Kyou-Route storms out of the door.
きょうちゃん、たっくん追っかけてあげて。
Seriously.
すごい嫌そう。
I think Kyou-Route was in the wrong this time. If it were me, I'd lock the door and not let her back in until she came back crying and apologized.
いや、私もつい口調が厳しくなってしまったのも悪い。
No, you weren't. You ask her one thing. One fucking thing. For once in your fucking life. And she fucks it up. And not even like she did it wrong. No, she just didn't do it. She fucking forgot. So, Jay.
さすがパパだわ。この人だと思った時に捕まえておいてほんとよかった。
Alright, I'm heading out. I'll bring her back by tonight.
よろしく頼む。
いってらっしゃい。あなた、若いっていいわね。顔、にやけてるわよ。
さすがにたくまくんが今日を追いかけないと言い出した時は焦ったが、こうも思惑通りことが運ぶとは。
どうせきょうちゃんがお使い忘れるだろうと思って、その後きつく叱っていじけるまでもう完璧な流れだったわ。わざとたっくんがいないとこで頼んだのもナイスね。
これでいじけた今日がたくまくんに弱みを見せて。
手ごめにしちゃえばこっちのもんね。私の老後も安泰だわ。
そうやって私もお前の親御さんにはめられたんだ。
あの時の掃除さん素敵だったわ。どうせ私の娘だもの、もうちょっと優しくされるだけでイチコロよ。
すまないたくまくん。あとは君次第だ。
だる、どっか座ろう。
So that's where you were. Thinking that the lazy Kyou-Route wouldn't have gone far, I narrowed the search and found her sitting in a park swing.
たっくん、
Took me a little while to find you. I was just about to give up and go home.
まだ家出て10分ぐらいしか経ってないよ。もっと必死に探して。
I'm tired from work. Sit on a swing next to her. I do that. Hello. Work, damn you! The fuck? That's with the text box. Come on, do the usual. Do the usual. What if I... Stream overlay doesn't work. Steam overlay, I mean. What if fuck... You know, fuck it. Let's open browser. Just fucking faff around here, see if that does anything. Literally anything. Why does the fucking, like, screenshot of Toph from the Avatar movie, but, like, edited to have massive knockers pop up all over the fucking place on Twitter as of late? It just does not want to fucking take screenshots today for some reason. I don't know why. Press that button. I actually have to fucking use this strat again. There we go. Hungry, right? Let's go home.
お昼いっぱい甘いもの食べたからあんまり減ってない。
Just so you know, I think Soji was right. If you want me to comfort you, you need to feel a little remorse first.
反省してるもん。言えてたのもちゃんと郵便出すためだし。
So, did you mail it?
なんかポストに穴2つあってどっちに出していいか迷ったからまだ出してない。
Something that simple. Total social reject. Just pick one or Google it.
だってパパにちゃんとしろって言われたばっかだもん。いつもなら適当にポイするけど。
It does seem to be reflecting a little. It's not her usual carefree self and seems a bit down.
ねえ、どうしてたっくんはこんなダメダメな私のことを追いかけてきてくれたの？
Can't exactly tell her. I figured she'd be back in 5 minutes and didn't really plan on looking for her at all. Yeah, there's no getting around it. So what you asked me to. would I feel? If I had to say I would feel bad. To just say that to someone that's clearly down. Like, I know it's gonna end up with me accidentally entering her route, probably. But I feel like I would just tell a white lie, just like fucking, you know, just thought I should fucking make sure, you know, see if you're okay and all that. Fuck it. Just because I was worried about you.
本当にすっごく嘘っぽい。
It obviously isn't.
ほら、目が泳いでるし。
Shut up. Found you, so you should be grateful.
ありがとう。
Let's try again with the smiley. the chains of the swing, Kyou-Route smiles a little sadly.
そっか。私、お姉ちゃんなのにたっくんに心配かけちゃったんだね。
Even now, anyone watching us probably couldn't tell who's older.
たっくん、昔は私より小さかったのに身長伸びたもんね。当たり前か。男の子だもんね。
Kyou-Route, how did you become such a useless person?
ダメ人間言うなし。私はママからの遺伝だと思ってるけど、実際のところ毎日あんなの見てたら真似しちゃうよね。
I really wish you'd take off Soji instead.
ねえたっくん、例えばの話だけどさ、こんなダメダメな私のこともらってくれたりしないの？
What happened to you or have the right to choose,
も
Kyou-Route?
しもの保険ってとこかな。たっくんのこと結構って、これはたっくんの答え聞いてからじゃないと嫌だ。
Quite what?
ダメ、まずはたっくんが答えてから。
No, man, it still change your feelings, but I should probably be honest. I mean, legitimately, if she did promise to fucking try to actually put an effort, wouldn't be above it. Like, if I genuinely liked the girl, and she isn't just, like, riding my coattails, essentially, to just live the easy life, but actually tries to put in the effort to help, even if I end up having to do the majority, I probably would still go for it. If you actually try in your own way to get your act together, then I wouldn't mind marrying you.
もう、上から目線だ。もらわれてあげるのはあくまで私なんだぞ。
Yeah.
早くも軽くあしらわれている。やだ、私もママみたいにぐうたらしたい。
Stop whining and tell me the rest of what you were gonna say.
笑わない？
Depends on what it is.
もう厳しい。私ね、今朝たっくんに朝ごはん作ってあげたでしょ。なんでだと思う？
Because if you felt like it.
違うし、俺は家事頑張ってみようってのと、もっとたっくんに構ってほしかったからなの。
You don't have to be so roundabout about it. You just told me it would have given you a little attention.
だから、ちょっとだけじゃ嫌っていうか。
Fidgets and looks away, struggling to get the words
も
out.
っとたっくんに甘やかされたい
I'm more the type who wants to be spoiled, though.
の。だから、私のことを甘やかしてくれたら、たっくんのこともいっぱい甘やかしてあげるよ。
I'm gonna use strict sometimes too. I'm not Soji, you know.
厳しくできるもんならやってみて。私のこと怒れないくらいメロメロにしちゃうんだから。
Kyone. Nah, calling you Kyone doesn't fit anywhere.
お
Kyo?
お、たっくんが頼れる男になって
I'm leaving.
いく。やだ、捨てないで。
Hey, come on. Let's say it properly or I won't get it. I'm dense, you know.
たっくん、好き？
That was embarrassing.
言わせたのたっくんでしょ。もう。
But it was really nice, so say it every day.
甘やかしてくれるなら何回だって言ってあげるよ。好き、大好き。
It's already losing its impact.
早くない？くぬぬ、たっくん甘やかす方法を増やさなきゃ。
Don't think about it here. Think about it when we get home.
それもそうだね。お腹空いたし。
You just said you were full. You're so fickle. Hey, the lovey-dovey couple finally freed up their swings. You want to turn, right? Yeah! Little boy and girl who must have been waiting for a long time ran cutely over to the swings.
恥ずかしい。
So embarrassing. I think they were watching that whole exchange. It's mortifying, even if they are just kids.
ああ、やだやだ。顔が熱いわ。
Sorry to interrupt your blushing fit, but should we head home arm in arm?
無理。
Why?
あれはたっくんが弟だからできたのであって、彼氏にそうやすやすさせるもんじゃありませんゆ
Since then, were you such a proper lady?
え。でもたっくん、 そっちの方が好きでしょ？
To be honest, I prefer moderately pervy.
たっくんのエッチ。身の危険を感じるし、しばらくだらしない私は封印しなきゃ。あ、今やれるもんならやってみろって顔したでしょ。
No, I didn't.
もう今に見てなさいよ。
And so we became a couple. So basically, Kyo and I are dating now. Help me out, Taco, and start Kyo's around. I'm going to fucking want to end myself by the end of this. Oh boy. Really no need to hide anything. Kyo and I head straight to the Adanami household, ready to tell Soji and Toko all about us.
あなた、イエーイ。
イエーイ
The Adanami couple exchanges an enthusiastic high five. Expect Toko to act that way, but seeing Soji get in on it is pretty unexpected.
そうかそうか。たくまくん、娘のこと、あとは任せたよ。
It's a little bit early to be saying that, don't you think? You'd think this would be the kind of situation that'd get a father crying out of frustration, yet Soji's tears seems to have a completely different meaning right now.
これでママの老後も安心だわ。
Just dealing with your daughter alone is already a handful. Wait, no, we just started dating. Marriage isn't even on the table yet.
そうかい。
These people, I swear.
とこ、ここは周りから固めるという意味で、たくまくんの実家の方に連絡を。
いっそ、言い名付け。
Are you even listening to me? Just how worried are they about Kyona's future? Nah, scratch that. Toko's just thinking about her own future.
お尻ポリポリ。
So, what's your deal? Slapping your ass on the couch while I'm over here reintroducing myself to your parents?
たっくんの彼女。
What do you think a girl should be slapping her ass in front of her boyfriend right after they start going out? I think she was acting cuter than usual before we got home, and now she's back to being like this.
ちょっとお外出たら疲れちゃった。
How and about? All we did was hang out on the swings at the local park, though.
ポスト寄ったもん。
That was on the way back, though.
お尻ポリポリ。
Have some decency.
たっくんがお尻叩いた。パパにも叩かれたことないのに。ママは叩かれたことあるわよ。
We did not need to know that!
何のカミングアウトをしているんだ。
DV 付き合い始めたばかりなのにもう DV ドメスティックバイオレンス。
That's just basic disciplinary action.
お尻赤くなったらどうしてくれるの？
Slapping your ass is already gonna do that, though.
お尻ブツブツなんてしてないもん。ツルツルだもん。若いっていいわね。
さっきから一体何の話をしているんだ。
Kyone at least tried to have some manners. She brings her mouth close to my ear while smiling to herself for whatever reason.
ねえ、たっくん。しつけなんて言っちゃってるけど、本当は私のお尻触りたかっただけなんでしょ？
Unless you're trying to turn the tables on me, is that it?
たっくんのエッチ。
That blows on my ear.
それに、さっきは呼び捨てで呼んでくれたのに、どうしてお家じゃ今日ねなの？もしかして恥ずかしいの？
Oh, sorry, I wasn't really thinking about that.
ひどい！男らしいたっくんはいずこ
You also gotta put some work on your girl. You also gotta put some work on your girliness.
へ？明日からでいい？
God, this woman is hopeless.
たくまくん、見かけるのはまだ早いと思うのだが。
ちょっとママ、もうちょっと詰めて座って。狭い。
As bad as going out now, it seems Kyone and I's relationship hasn't changed much in the whole. That night.
たっくん、一緒に寝よ。
No.
なんで？イチャイチャしながら添い寝しようよ。
Is there even space on that bed for me to lie down?
私が上になるか
That sounds painful.
ら。なんだと？
Why'd you jump at that first, though? Can you just tidy up a bit?
だってもう寝るモード入っちゃってるし、夜も遅いし、ご近所迷惑出したし。
Guess we're not sleeping together then.
せっかくお姉ちゃんが甘やかしてあげようと思ってるのに、その塩対応はなんだい？
I think I do.
おっぱい見ながら言わないで、ちゃんと私の顔見て言って。
Can't see properly because it's dark though. Bring my face close to Kyone's.
薄い。
I'll bark no bite, huh?
なんでたっくんだけ余裕こいてるの？ずるい、ずるっこ。
Kyo.
真顔で呼び捨て、男らしさを見せに来る。
I just stepped on something hard, so I'm actually in quite a bit of pain, you know.
足元には気をつけようね。
Just clean your fucking room already. Seems our first proper night as lovers is yet to come. Woke up at the same time as always, even though we're on break. Sit up and stretch, taking in my surroundings in the process that I can't seem to spot Kyone, who would normally be sleeping soundly around this time. Wait, did you get up already? Look over the clock and see that it's still just 8 in the morning. For Kyone to get up by herself at this hour during the weekend no less is a miracle. You should say to stop putting on some effort on that front. I sure hope that's the case. Good morning.
プリキュア、頑張れ。
Did you seriously get up early just to watch Picure? What are you, little girl? You know, I thought you was putting in some actual effort. I want to take back the respect I felt just now.
たっくんに恋する少女だけど。
There's nothing little about you, Kyone.
それは私が老けて見えるか、それとも大人のレディーっぽく見えるのか、どっちの意味だい？返答次第ではビームをお見舞いしてあげよ
I was mostly referring to your tits.
う。なんでもかんでもおっぱいのせいにしないで。私、おっぱいだけの女じゃないもん。
You're more boob than person right now, though. Should be trying your best for yourself first, while before telling Picure to do so.
何言ってるのたっくん。プリキュア応援しなくちゃ世界が危ないでしょ。
Think about your own future before thinking about the world's.
たっくんのお嫁さ
I'm gonna kick you to the curb.
ん。まだ付き合い始めて1日も経ってないのに。
I'm alright with both of us putting in effort, but I'm not about to let myself be the only one carrying any weight in this relationship.
重荷って言うなし、おっぱいしか重くないし。
Stop with the boob talk already.
おっぱいに飽きるのはせめて堪能してからにして、触ってもんで吸ってからにして。
Sticking him in a steal. In due time.
そのうちするんだ。
Don't get bashful like that. Don't get bashful like that all of a sudden. Well, it's pretty cute. Not gonna lie. Beaker's over, by the way. Got anything else planned?
このまましっぽり二度寝としゃれ込むの。
Guess she's still the same old Kyone after all, though that's also reassuring.
でも寝る前にお腹空いたから、たっくん朝ごはん作って。
We've got some dried squid, so here.
スルメは朝ごはんじゃないよ。おやつだよ。チューチュー。
Get down the glow that goes anyway.
しょっぱ。たっくん喉乾いた。お水か熱々のハーブティー。
That's a pretty big difference between the two, you know? Anyways, have some soy sauce.
塩分肩で殺すつもり。お水でいいから、お水でいいからちょうだい。
Can't you get it yourself?
もう私が私じゃなくなっちゃうよね。
Swish, swish.
それ私のお水。
I'm gonna give it to you mouth to mouth.
へえ、寝起きの口移しなんて汚そう。
So what now?
あらあら、二人とも朝から仲良しね。
Already how you could interpret that exchange? I was getting along. You're up pretty early yourself, Toko.
なんだかお腹空いちゃって。ねえたっくん、パパお仕事で朝早くからいないし、朝ごはん作って。
ちょっとママ、私のたっくんを小遣いにしないで。
Kinda sleepy now. Think I'm going back to sleep.
待ってたっくん、餓死しちゃう。親子揃って休日の朝に餓死しちゃう。
Seeing no way out of the situation, I end up making some sunny side up eggs.
朝食を作る暇がなかったが。
What's up with you guys? You look dead inside. The usual gang met up, including me, because of my shift at Tea House Yuri. And then I'm like this after Kyone and Ao told them that we're going out now. And they're probably dead inside because they have to wrestle with the realization that they lost to Kyo.
おっぱいに負けたんだ。おっぱいに負けたか。
おっぱいに負けたんですね。
Just who do you think I am? Do you seriously think the only thing I care about is boob size?
そうよ、私のこともおっぱいだけだと思ってるの？
違うのかよ。
だって私にはおっぱい以外にもいいところたくさんあるもの。ほら言って、お姉ちゃんのいいとこたくさん言って。自分の長所すら他人任せですよ、この人。ちゃんとあるもの。顔立ちはいいし、髪ゆるふわウェーブだし。
髪のゆるふわ具合は私と似たようなもんだろ。
あんたのはただのくせっ気でしょ。
やんのか？
今日ね、日和をコテンパンにやっちゃってください。
ちょっと待て、お前はどっちの味方だ？
Kyou-Route also has a pretty rough, huh?
何人事みたいな顔してるの？たくま、私の顔を見て。
You already forced me to by pulling my cheeks though.
やだ、このままたくまとキスできちゃいそう。
Why'd you close your eyes?
いけない。ふっと湧き出た欲望に飲まれるところだった。
Just what the hell was going through my mind just now?
いい？これはあくまで幼なじみとして忠告するけど、女を胸だけで判断するのはどうかと思うの。
Please stop framing it as though I'm some boob-obsessed maniac. Boobs had nothing to do with my decision here.
それは嘘。たくま、嘘は良くない。男の子はみんなおっぱいが好きなはず。
Well, if it's about that, then yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't like him.
そこはないって言って。私の名誉のためにもないって言って。
Kyou-Route tries to shut my mouth as Hyori and I try to hold her back.
何パーセントくらい？
ん？
今日ねのこと、何パーセントくらいおっぱいで選んだの？
Do I really gotta assign a numerical value to it?
ゼロって言って。もしくは性格と性格と性格で選んだって言って。
Yeah, no, it was definitely not personality.
ダウト。
ダウトですわ。日和はともかく、あやちゃんは完全に調子乗ってるわね。窒息死させてやるわ。おっぱいが襲ってきますわ。蓄えに蓄えた無駄父が。あやちゃんだってそこそこあるくせに。
What are you even going on about? I'm used to Rito getting all riled up, but I like reaching that point is kind of new.
ねえたくま、今は私とお話ししているの分かってる？
Ah, you're gonna tear my cheeks off at this rate.
リトも嫉妬で狂いそうなのはわかるけどさ、そこら辺にしといてやれよ。嫉妬じゃないもん。これは幼なじみとして当然の行為。ほーん。日和こそどうしてそんな平然としていられるの？たくまのこと好きなんでしょ？どうせ今日ネートなんて長続きしないだろうから、女として余裕の態度を見せてんだぞ。
お兄ちゃんモテモテですね。あやかのお兄ちゃんやめますか？
Can't stop, won't stop.
いい機会だしやめとこうよ、たっくん。
It's possible to have a girlfriend and a little sister, you know.
何当然みたいな顔してるの？あやちゃんに構う暇があったら私のこともっと構って。見ましたか？リト先輩と日和とは格が違うのですよ。格が。
たくまに妹扱いされるくらいだったら今のままでいいや。リトに同じく。
もしかしてあやか自ら墓穴を掘っているのですか？リトとか日和とかあやちゃんはどうでもいいから私のことだけ構って。
そうよ、みおりのことだけ構ってちょう
だい。またお年を召した横やりが。
I think okay.
ばあちゃんは仕事してくれ。
寄ってたかって若いのがアラフォーをつまはじき者にしてくる。ちょっと若いからって調子に乗り寄ってからに。
若い以前に母ちゃんは母ちゃんだろ。未亡人だからっていい加減娘の友達狙うのやめろ。だってママ、日和よりより可愛いものね。
I don't know about that.
あんまし褒めると勘違いするぞ。
今のどこに勘違いする要素があったの？何度も言うけど、もうたっくんは私のものなんだから。
たくまだって男の子だし、ちょっとおっぱいにやられただけだろ。すぐに目を覚ますって。
貧乳のひがみね。
そうよ日和、貧乳のくせに生意気よ。
なんで母ちゃんが乗っかってくるの？私とサイズ大して変わらないのに。
日和の方がちょこっとだけ大きいもん。
なんで自分の娘とバストサイズで競ってるんでしょうか、あの人。
平常運転でしょ。
母ちゃんは計算部だからちょっと大きいだけだろ。
日和がママであることを盾にするつもりね。我が娘ながらこしゃくな。ならば今すぐタックンの子供を産ませてやるわ。
What? Fight all you want, but please don't include me in any of it.
もっと私のこと巻き込んでよ。
Kyou-Route is full on pouting now. You just can't bring yourself to show him your full power level when you're not at home, huh? When you're not home, huh, Kyou-Route?
タックンが私のことをおざなりにするなら人目をはばからずだらけてもいいのよ。
Want me to spank you again?
ひそひそ。聞きました奥さん。
聞きましたわ。お尻ペンペンですって。
おっぱいだけではなくお尻までエッチです。
お尻なら身よりも自信あるわよ。
Quiet in the peanut gallery.
タックンがうかつな発言するからでしょ。
Can't deny that. By the way, Kyou-Route, I'm gonna be working until the evening, so what are you gonna do in the meantime?
帰ってもどうせ暇だし、日和の部屋でゴロゴロして待ってようかな。
Nothing to do at home, my fucking ass!
ゴロゴロすんのは別にいいけど散らかすなよ。保証はできないわ。たくま、お前のバイト代から保証金引いとくな。
I don't know what you're on about, but please leave my pay out of it. Kyou-Route trots up the stairs to the second floor, seemingly without a care in the world. She really does just do whatever she wants.
そうねのことだからてっきり帰ってお昼寝でもするかと思ったけど意外だな。少しは付き合ってるという自覚があるんじゃないですか。でも本当にいいのかよたくま。あのだらしないおっぱい女養うの大変だぞ。
I assume I'm gonna do everything for her just because we're going out.
日和の言う通りよ。女の子一人でも養うのって大変なんだから。大変なんだから。
I should not get so serious all of a sudden.
日和、親孝行してくださいね。
私も夏休みは親んとこ行こうかな。親孝行なんていらないわ。ただたっくん手ごめにして本当の家族にさしてくれればそれだけでいいの。
しみじみしてるとこ悪いけど娘の友達から彼氏寝取れっていう親にろくなのいないからな。
For once, I gotta fully agree with Kyou-Route there. Hey, Kyou-Route, I'm done with my shift. Oh. Expect to find her conked out, but instead of finding her just reading some manga was sprawled out on the tatami floor.
畳っていいわね。たっくん、うちにも和室欲しい。
Shouldn't you be telling that to your dad?
床にペタンって転がってるのに不思議と汚い感じしないし、適当に物を置いても許されちゃう感じが最高。
You'd probably still be as messy as you are, regardless of what type of flooring you had. If your room had tatami flooring, I'm sure it'd get moldy in no time.
お風呂じゃないんだし、お部屋はカビないでしょ。
That's for sure mold somewhere in that room of hers. I've been too afraid to check properly, though. Let's get going.
たっくん、すっかり忘れてたけど、これからお泊まりどうするの？
Oh, now you mention it. I haven't thought about what's gonna happen to our arrangement that I'm going out with Kyou-Route. Now, if I were to take Soji and Toko's word at face value, I'd probably stay permanently at the Adanami household.
今日はうちに泊まっていかないと日和の制服着てたっくんの学校突撃しちゃうからね。
What's up with you and all of a sudden coming up with the most awful thing you could possibly do at any given moment?
きょうちゃんと付き合うのはしぶしぶながら認めてあげるわ。
なんでみおちゃんの許可がいるの？
でもまだ諦めきれない夢見る乙女たちに一晩だけ猶予を与えてから去るのが男ってものよね。
We're talking about Kyou-Route there, not yourself, right? You're not talking about yourself, right?
そうよ。日
日和のことなんだから。娘思いな母親なんだからね。
たくま気をつけろ。絶対自分のためだぞ。
Seemingly done changing, Hiyori finally enters stage left.
まあでも確かにリタと彩香もこのままお泊まり続けると思ってたっぽいから、最後ってことでもう一周だけしてもいいんじゃないか。
I'm okay with doing that, but Kyone is absolutely seething. Well, we are going out now, so even if they're just our childhood friends, me staying at another girl's place is bound to be.
パパいない時のご飯に困るからダメってのは冗談で、まあ最後にってことなら別にいいわよ。
意外だな。今日姉のことだから、もうたっくんは私のものなのって言ってただこねるかと思ったのに。
なんていうか、みんなのお姉ちゃんとしての威厳ってものもあるし、
That dignity has long since gone. Dignity, yeah.
それにたっくん私のこと大大大大好きだし、
Not four really is too many.
ちゃんと浮気せず帰ってきたらおっぱい好きにさせてあげるって言っとけば大丈夫じゃない？
If you can count on me.
おい、この男いやらしい顔してるぞ。
父さえあれば、父さえあれば。お尻じゃダメなの？
おい、なんでこのデカ父帰らないんだ？
Fair question. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. Bye.
セーブするの？
Her.